internet, Enduinn here. Today I wanted to share a thing I'm making. It's a voxel world game, so you can place blocks and break blocks. And as you walk around, the world loads, and as you walk away, the world disappears. But because I built this with an octree, you can scale up and down in size and modify subvoxels. So let's do that here. Now this is double the size. I can just cut out a little spot right here, scale back up, and now we see, without having any sort of custom blocks for every version of every shape of everything, you just make the shape you want out of whatever voxel that you want. So if we come back over here to our little staircase in our little house, we can also, well, we can scale down very, very far. Let's get close to it. Let's say I want to add a little detail here. So this is how big that arch is now. Pretty big. And you can keep going and going and going. So scale down 2. There's a big cutout. There's a big cutout. You just keep on going. There's a big cutout. So scale back up. And you can see here the tiny little cutouts that I did. The last one is actually not visible because we are one too large in scale. When things get small enough, we don't render it in order to make everything renderable. And that's a configurable setting where you'll be able to just say, you know, my computer can't handle very much. Don't render more than, you know, 1 layer down, just half voxels or whatever, or go to quarter, or if you have a super powerful machine, go like 5 layers in. It's however much you want. But it's there so that it can work. So we've got these giant stairs. We can also go the other way, another, let's say 4 levels up. Boom. The whole thing we built is now this tiny little staircase in front of us. And maybe a couple more times, and now it's tiny. You see all the detail has been lost on this because it's now too small to render. And the stairs, they still have shape. We go one more time. Whoa. Well, I went so small, there's only one chunk. What if I scale down 1 here? There we go. Here's a teeny little house. Yeah, they were all 1 block, so it all kinds of disappeared. Anyway, this is just a devlog. I wanted to share that with you. For those who are interested, I made this code using the Godot engine, the Godot 4 engine specifically. While it's in alpha, I started working on that. And I forked the code, and I'm building it, my own version of it in C++, which lets me get into some nasty internal stuff and deal with perf I might not otherwise be able to do. And that's about it. That's all I have for you. Leave a comment if you have any questions or any thoughts on this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.